Welcome back to another Dynasty trade video. Last week's video, we noted the understanding between a contender and a rebuilder. These two situations will alter trade targets. Looking at Travis Kelce, he is an aging tight end. He will be turning 34 in October, yet despite his age, he is going to be that leading target in a Patrick Mahomes-led offense. A contender should be trying to acquire Kelce. Over the last 8 seasons, he has averaged 132.4 targets per season. And when we look a little closer, over the last 3 seasons, he has averaged 143.7 targets. Yes, he will provide immediate production, but a rebuilder does not need this. Recent trades, Kelce has gone for a 2024 first, a 2023 first round 13th pick, and a 2024 first. That traded, it's over 12 teams. That's probably a 14 team. So that might be a second round first pick in a 12 team, but that's still 2 first round picks. And then also a 2024 first round and Wan'Dale Robinson. Paying an assumed late first round pick for the immediate production Kelce provides is a no-brainer. It is what you want to do if you want to win. I am sure a combination of a young, intriguing player like Treylon Burks or about to hit their prime Brandon Ayuk and a second could potentially get it done. You should not be concerned about the age for Kelce. I recently did a historical analysis on aging tight ends, and pending the age, you're going to have a couple years. If you would like to see that video on that, drop a comment and let Alfredo know. While you are here, if you are enjoying this video, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for additional content if you have not done so. On the flip side, a rebuilder should target Luke Musgrave. There have been a lot of hype in Green Bay surrounding Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and Romeo Doubs, the wide receivers. But Musgrave, he's the tight end. He has been working with the first team. He runs a 4.6140, which is the same as Kelce. Musgrave has had 16 routes on 19 of Jordan Love's dropbacks in the preseason so far, which that is third behind Doubs with 19 and Watson's 18. He has a chance to be the second target on this team. Get him before we see that regular season role. Recent trades, Chigoziem Okonkwo, Trey Lance, George Pickens, and Trey McBride. All 4 of those were just straight swaps. So unlike Kelce, we see a little value differential from trade to trade. It's kind of on a spectrum. Pickens, he's likely the highest valued, given he has proven his worth. Lance, he is that bet you're trying to make that, maybe in 2024, he's going to start. And in a Superflex league, if he does hit, that value will rise. And the additional tight end swaps, that just kind of comes down to who you are a favorite of, kind of that same tier respectively. I will lean towards offering a second round pick, before a player like Pickens. And I would try to see if you could trade a player like Dameon Pierce for Musgrave and a second, or a player you may believe in like Jalen Hyatt. Looking at a wide receiver, contenders, they should be targeting Cooper Kupp. He recently turned 30 and is on that oh no, I may need to trade him away for something while I still can trajectory. Looking at a wide receiver, contenders should be targeting Cooper Kupp. He recently turned 30 years old and is on that, oh no, I may need to trade him away for something while I still can trajectory. This is the age cliff that is commonly known as. His recent hamstring injury may be that final convincing variable to get a wide receiver who nearly averages 10 targets per game over the last 4 seasons. He is going to be that focal point of the Rams offense. Recent trades, Marquise Brown, Jonathan Mingo, and a 2024 and 2025 first. Another trade, DK Metcalf and Kadarius Toney, Deontay Johnson, and a 2025 first. Terry McLaurin, a 2024 first and second round. And then just the 2023 1.07, the 7th pick in the draft. This is another trade that's dependent on your league. Your league's market is not the same as another's. We see that with that varying levels above with that high value traded for Kupp. I'm talking about that Marquise Brown, Mingo, and those 2 first. There seems to be a commonality here, and that is a singular first round pick. And then additional assets kind of come down to what you are willing to give up to acquire Kupp. Just like the tight ends, I also did a historical analysis on aging wide receiver ones. And I found you should not be worried about a 30-year-old wide receiver. Health dependent, you will have a handful more years of production. If you want to see that video on that analysis, drop a comment, let Alfredo know. On the flip side, a rebuilder should target a young wide receiver in a bad situation or a situation where they are presumed to be in that crowded offense. Last video, I recommended buying Jahan Dotson, and he just finished that second preseason game with 5 receptions and 76 yards. That price is going to continue to go up each week. So for this one, I'm thinking of an asset like Josh Downs, a rookie quarterback with accuracy concerns and a rookie wide receiver in Downs playing alongside Michael Pittman and second-year players like Alec Pierce and Jelani Woods. That is a fun formula to buy low on. So Downs, he is looking to be that starting slot wide receiver, and he also has worked with the first and the second team throughout camp. Looking at these recent trades, Downs has gone straight up for Donovan Peoples-Jones, Zach Evans, 2 third-round picks, and a linebacker in an IDP league, Christian Harris, and then also Alan Lazard. We can see that low value. I will take a shot on the rookie Downs, who was just drafted with a new first-year coaching staff, and that was the 79th pick in that 2023 draft. I would like to recommend running back trades. However, if you did watch last week's video, you would remember that this is not the time to trade 4 running backs. That time will come when these recommendations roll in. I hope you can take that above line of thinking from the recommendations and apply to additional assets you may want to trade for, depending if you are a contender or a rebuilder. Thank you for watching the video, and if you did enjoy it, consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily fantasy and dynasty football content.